congrats on the win, first of all. You've had a few games now to get your feet under you with the Wolves a little bit. You score a goal tonight and, play a part in a big win. How does that one feel?
Yeah, it feels amazing. Obviously, it's been a long journey, and having the support of the coaches and the team, it's been nothing but easy to make that transition. But it's only my third game in a year. I still got to get my feet wet, but I'm glad that we won, and that's the biggest thing.
You could tell you were pretty excited when you scored that goal, and understandably so. Can you run through that one for us?
Yeah, obviously, first shift, we were on the right side face-off. Clates won that pretty clean. Proby got a little touch on it, and I found it loose and just tried to put it on net, and good things happen.
What do you think about the way the team closed this game out tonight? And you were out there for some key shifts in that one too. Really, everyone getting involved. But what was the game plan going into that third, and what did you like that the guys did?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing was just keep them out of our zone. Limit their chances. Obviously, they had quite a bit of shots on net. They were getting odd man rushes, and the biggest thing was just clean up our D zone, get pucks out, and get on offense, and good things will happen. Every guy on our team helped contribute to that win just as much as any other guy. So it's pretty big.
You mentioned, of course, that you were out of action for a while. Scott was talking a bit about that, and of course he knows what that's like too from his own career. But what has it taken to to get you back to the point you are now, and what are you going to keep working on going forward?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing was this whole year has kind of been a whirlwind. I'd have a surgery. I'd sit out 2 months and be on bed rest, laying at 90 degrees, taking drops every 2 hours. It was pretty tough. Couldn't eat, couldn't sleep. So I think the biggest thing is just kind of getting my conditioning back. I like to think that my skating's a pretty big part of my game. I like to think I'm pretty fast, and I clearly don't. I personally don't feel 100%, but I feel like I'm gonna get there pretty quick, and hopefully once that happens, hopefully I can help this team a little bit more.
I know you had background with a couple guys on the team coming in, but now that you've gotten to know the group a bit, what's it been like, and what's the welcome been like here in Sudbury?
Yeah, honestly, best group I've ever been a part of. Honestly, from the first day I walked in, every guy, introduced himself to me, made me feel like home, and the coaching, big thing. Barney, Desi, Bearsy, they've done nothing but talk to me, make sure I'm feeling good. Yeah, it's honestly been probably one of the best groups I've ever been a part of.
It was clearly a tough start for this team, really putting some momentum together coming into the end of 2025. Now a nice big win over a division rival tonight. Just from what you're seeing so far, you've been around the team for a while even before you played. I mean, what are you seeing so far as the habits, as far as the on-ice play that's contributing to that improvement?
Yeah, I think it all starts in practice. Guys are always on time. If you're on time, you're late. Guys are always early to practice. Everyone's coming to the rink with a smile on their face, and everyone's coming to work, and that's the biggest thing. If you don't have, if every guy's buying in, and we don't have one guy that's not buying in, so that's huge for our team, and hopefully that boosts some momentum going into the new year.
You know a couple things about playing in North Bay and how it can be a tough building to play in. So what's it going to take to get a repeat performance in their barn?
Yeah, I think we just got to play our game, play physical, get shots on net. Obviously they have some strong goalies, and it shows. We just got to get more shots on net, create more O-zone time, and keep them out of our D-zone. I think we'll be just fine.
Scott, congrats on the win tonight. There's always going to be a game here or there where you get outshot, but you must have really liked the way the guys closed out this one. You outshot them in the third. What did you like about the play from your guys as the game went on, and especially in that third period?
Yeah, I think the way we're playing right now, we're going to get outshot. We're playing more tighter to our net, trying to give out the out numbers in front of our net. So if they want to get a lot of shots from the outside, we'll give it to them. I thought in the second, obviously we gave them too many, and Frask made some big saves there for us. And in the third period, I thought was smart, right? When you have your veteran guys like Walton and Villeneuve and Ferran chipping pucks in, then you get the rest of the guys doing the same, and I thought we really tightened things up a lot there.
And another night where you were able to keep a lot of guys rotating in and out of that game right to the end. Nice to give them that kind of experience.
Yeah, good to get everybody in there, right? And good to see Carter get his first goal, right? And the kids came back from a lot of adversity, missed full year hockey. I think he's lost 29 pounds. I know what it's like to go through something like that, and it's good to see him get rewarded, right? So it's always good. I know the guys were pretty happy in there. I really liked his game a lot tonight. He was battling on the D side. A guy goes down to block a shot at the end of the game. A guy that almost lost his eye. That's pretty courageous, and he just wants to play the game, and he's going to be a big add for us here going forward.
What are some of the things you see in his game that you really like that you think you're going to be able to build on?
Yeah, he's got great speed. He thinks the game really well. I said pretty high hockey IQ, and I said like once he gets his strength back, he's lost 29 pounds. That's a lot. Missed almost a full year hockey. Hasn't really been able to work out, and a guy that just wants to has that love and passion for the game that got taken away from him there for a while. So, you know, we're happy we have him. You know, he's soaking it all in. He's a team first player, and that's what we need around here.
You talked even early in the year about you know, the importance of just getting some saves when you need them. You got them especially early in this one tonight, like you said. Paolo's played really well in the 3 games he's been in. Bjorn's played well, obviously.
Yeah.
You know, what's been their impact on this team?
It's huge. I think it's confidence for the guys on the bench. You know, early on in the season, there'd be 1 or 2 weak ones, and you could feel on the bench through the whole bench, right? Another night. You know what? Credit to the guys, they bought in on the D side here, blocking shots. I think we're keeping most things to the outside, and you know, we got to keep that going here going forward.
Of course, you know, you're going to be as prepared as you can be to see them again this weekend. But when you play a team back to back like that, I mean, how tough is it to beat a team twice in a row?
Yeah, it's tough. North Bay's got a really good team. You know, you go through those first 3 lines, they got 12 forwards or 9 forwards that can play in your top 6. You know what? They got some big D back there that are physical, and Ryan always has a great team in there. So it's going to be tough down there in North Bay, and you know what? Get some rest there tomorrow, and you know what's a good afternoon game, and you know, it'd be good to get another one here to close out the weekend.